is Angie, and I am back for another reaction with my daughter Alicia. Hey, and we are, actually it's more she is going to react to Sick Boi next by Ren. And, you know, I'm really excited. This is her second reaction, and I just can't wait to get to some more. How are you feeling about it, Alicia?
Excited because the last one was pretty good. I even know somebody that I need to show it to now because I think they're gonna like it. So I'm
Yeah.
ready to see the next one.
You know, one thing I didn't say on the High Ren reaction is, I don't know, this might seem like an odd statement, but it just seems like the type of song that you absolutely need the visuals for. You know what I mean? I feel like the visuals really give it the punch as
Oh
far as the
yeah,
impact.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyways, we already did that one, so let's go ahead and move on with Sick Boi. You ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show, derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground, I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound, I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat.
So, what are your thoughts so far?
Wow. So he obviously has harsh feelings towards you know, the any time maybe that he got therapy or the pharmaceutical company, his treatment in general, maybe he didn't feel that if this is like one of his experiences that he's writing about, maybe he didn't feel like it benefited him, it made him worse, or maybe he doesn't have trust in the pharmaceutical company. But I really like, he really went like all out on it. Doesn't have his guitar, but you know, it's a pretty good beat and stuff, so pretty fast.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know, one thing that I didn't get into in the last video is he was, let's see, I think he was about 19, that at least that's when they think he contracted Lyme disease, but he wasn't diagnosed with Lyme disease for, I think it was like 8 or 10 years later, he was misdiagnosed with all kinds of other things. Basically, they were, diagnosing him with mental illnesses and things like that. So he was
Oh
getting
yeah.
prescribed a lot of medications that, he didn't need because he was being misdiagnosed.
Probably messed with his head a bit.
Yeah,
and
so,
inspired the song.
well, and not only that, along with being misdiagnosed and getting prescribed the wrong medications, he wasn't getting treated for what was actually wrong with him.
Right.
And, you know, the Lyme disease is very much like MS, which your brother has. And the way that it's similar is that it also attacks the brain and the nervous system and what have you. So the whole time he's not being treated, there's damage being done.
Yes, of course. So that's why, wow, like he mentioned psychosis and
Mm-hmm.
Hyran,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, interesting. So it kind of adds up now.
Yeah,
He
and
was suffering and
mhm.
still nothing was being done, and they were just handing him the wrong medication. So I could see where the mistrust comes
Right,
through.
right.
Uh,
And I think that's why a lot of his music just hits, is because it's coming from a place of realness.
oh
So,
yeah.
and you believe it. I mean, a lot of people, they'll view, especially high rend, and they immediately say, this guy has to have experienced this, just
Oh yeah,
based on the performance.
for sure.
So, anyways, why don't we get back to this? We'll go ahead and finish up this, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more.
All right, let's go.
Sit down in public, quick pose for the pick boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Wow,
And that was Sick Boi.
that was really good.
You like it?
But I'm wondering I'm wondering what's the story behind the pig mask.
Well, I know that when all this came out, because Sick Boi. Okay, so High Ren wasn't actually on an album, it was like a standalone piece.
Like a single.
Right. And it was before Sick Boi, the album. And when the Sick Boi album came out, that's when you start seeing more of the pig. I mean, you saw the pig in High Ren, but you see it more after that. And he just left it up for everybody to kind of assign their own meaning to it. But I think there is an interview, and I'm not going to say for sure what he said because I can't specifically remember, but I think there was an interview where he said pretty much what it actually means to him. To me, it represents that companion that's always with him, but it's not the good companion. It's everything. It's representing everything that's corrupt or doesn't work properly or whatever. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you have any opinion on it yet, or do you need to see more?
I kind of have a feeling, like I kind of agree with you. I feel like it's just maybe it's weird to say, but maybe like his anxiety because it's always there,
Yeah,
or his worry or instability, the feelings, uncertainty. I don't know.
yeah. It's not a bad theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am glad that you enjoyed that one. I think that the next two reactions we're going to do, which are a week away, is going to be the Tales of Jenny and Screech. I'm really interested to see what you have to say about that one. And that's kind of a longer one, so we're going to do a shorter one with that one as well. And that one is called The Hunger. And we'll see what you think about those.
Okay.
Also, at some point, he actually put out 8 videos where he kind of tells the story of his journey from the time he started feeling sick until just about to the present. And we may watch those at some point because that'll give you a lot of background and a lot of insight. And it's from his own mouth in his own words.
Well, I definitely want to see it now.
Yeah, yeah,
Curious.
he does a lot of really cool stuff. So yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up because I think that you have to go pick up kids from school.
Yes.
And I have been doing videos all day long. I think I've done like 13 now. So
Dang.
yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Anyways, to everyone out there that's watching, I really appreciate the fact that you've stuck with us this long. And if you have, it would be great if you would go ahead and hit that like button. Also, would love to see some comments. Always appreciate comments. And it wouldn't break my heart at all if you went ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you're viewing this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.